folks. Welcome back. We have another little series for you. What we're going to do today. Pooh Bear?
We're going to be making some tombstones.
We are building tombstones. So we bought this little turd. Flexi thing. I mean, if the wind even blew on it, it would snap in half. We bought this at Dollar Tree. Dollar General.
Dollar Tree.
Some place that has dollars on it. And $5. Basically what we did was we bought this so we can kind of have a little something we can lay on and draw around it, and then we'll cut it. But what we got going on in the front yard is we're going to do a full-on graveyard. We're not going to do like a full-on graveyard, but we're going to have a few graves out there. And then we got, if you watched our videos, which better, we got the little crawler that was me, and the ugly chick, which was her, that's up there doing this thing. And not even going to say anything to that?
No.
You just pick on her all day on this show. Shouldn't even say anything. Okay. But anyway, we got those and we're going to have them coming out of the graves and stuff. So we wanted to make a bunch of these little graves, probably about as many as we can out of a big sheet. I think we got a big old 4x8 sheet of the thick pink insulation foam from Menards. Also what we did was I ran down to Harbor Freight and I picked this up. This is a Chicago Electric Power Tools heavy duty hot knife. They got these in stock usually. I've never used one before. I doubt it's going to work, but I'm going to try it out. So, what else I ordered was, this is a little piece that you hook up to your Dremel tool, and it'll make it so you can just sit there and carve all the different stuff. Ordered this on Amazon. Basically, you get all the goodies with. It's really cheap. I think I paid like 15 bucks or something like that for it. But it'll make it into a router basically. You put your Dremel on top and then you can just carve out whatever you want. So we're going to put different names and different stuff on each one of these graves. So we figured we'd share the video and the build with you guys as we build them up and put them and make our graveyards for Halloween, which is coming really too soon. So this one, actually, I think after we do the template on it, we're going to go ahead and glue it to another one so that we don't waste this, because it was $5 American, which is a lot these days. And so that's what we're going to do. Let's move this to the garage where we can make messes. Okay guys, hopefully we don't have a lot of echo because we're in the garage and it's a big garage and there's a lot of echo in here. Anyway, I got a marker, and we went ahead and put that. That's the foam we're using. It's pretty thick stuff. It's probably the thickest they have. So what I'm going to do is lay this one out because I'm going to try to trace this one out so that we can use this as a backboard for this one. Because this thing is just too flimsy. So I'll just go ahead and trace it out, and I'm hoping that our little knife that we got will cut solid lines like this. So still at it, guys. I'm just kind of trying to freehand some ugliness over here. We're trying to make it work. Ta-da! Okay guys, now what I'm doing is I'm gonna measure this off because I have a projector that's gonna project ghosts and stuff up onto a sheet between the trees. So I'm building a little bit of a foundation under this grave that'll give me enough room to put that projector inside of it so it'll protect it from the elements. So I'm just basically going to measure this off. And I'm going to go ahead and build this little foundation real quick. All right, we got a big old pile of boards and stuff here now. So basically what I did was I built the top and built the front. So that's going to be the front piece. This will go here like so, and these will go along the outside like so, which I did that wrong. Okay guys, now as you see throughout the whole mess here, what we're doing is we'll cut the end caps on these things. We're taking this grade stuff, got some crack filler, and you just spray a little bit between the foam and the other piece of foam, and then you push it together, and that stuff's sticky, trust me, my fingers know. And that's how you get them to stick together. So you can pretty much use that on everything. Hopefully we're gonna put PVC pipes on the back of these in order to stand them up. But I'm gonna attempt to use that. We might get some silicone as well, and we'll try that. All right guys, so as you see, we printed out papers of different names, different dates, and then we're just going to use this paste right here, and we'll paste them on so that we can go ahead and Dremel them out. Okay, just go ahead and put more wear marks all over. Just make sure when you get close to your letters, be careful because they'll try to shrink, especially these tight ones down here. Alright guys, that is what we're looking for right there. It's looking pretty good. Now we'll have to just paint it and weather it. But we're going to go ahead and get the rest of these done since you guys kind of seen how we did this one. We're not going to film those. We're going to need to knock them out real quick. It's going to get dark. So knock those out and go on to the next. There's 3 of them, guys. We got a couple more to go. We're going to run out of daylight though, but tomorrow we will finish them up and we will get them all nice and painted. I think they're looking really good. What do you think, Pooh Bear?
Yep, they look good.
Okay guys, give you an idea of what we got. There's these two guys. Come on over here. And here's this big guy. Come over here. We got this one. And then we got these two here. So now what we're doing is Pooh Bear here's got some Dry Lock Original. We had them mix a little bit of gray in it. It's probably not the color I want, but we're going to do some staining over the top of it anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But that's what we're going to use. So we're going to go ahead and slap a gray or a tombstone up here and start the painting process. Okay guys, now we got the tombstones ready for the rest of the paint. We got the, I can't even remember what this is called, the Dry Lock on there. Gives it a good nice little texture. Almost looks like it's made out of real concrete. And now what we're going to do is, when you go to Walmart, you got these little paints here. We got a white, we got a black, we got a brown. Normally we'd have a green. I don't want to run all the way back over to Walmart and get it. So you could use green, or you can use brown, or you can use green and brown. So what we did was we take these little cups here, we filled them about halfway up, put some of that paint in it, and we're going to go ahead and do a wash on these. So come on over here, Pooh Bear, let's give this a shot. Pooh Bear's going to grab all Mr. Myers, and I'm going to take all Decompose. Grab your little cup. And now what you want to do is pretty much just take this and put it along the top, let it drip down. Alright guys, so now we're going to go ahead and take them outside, let them dry a little bit, and then we'll bring them back in and we'll finish up on them. But we got 4 more to paint, so we're going to go ahead and keep going. Ta-da! They look pretty good, huh guys? Hopefully I'm in the shot. Anyway, what do you think, baby doll?
Yep, they turned out pretty good.
Long process. So, we got them all painted up. We got them all
Weathered.
antiqued,
Yeah, weathered.
weathered. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do the finer details. So basically filling in the names with the black. And then we'll go back with the white brush. And we're going to kind of hit the outsides of them. Kind of make it look like there's an edge on it. A little nicer. So, let's get to that. We'll show you guys how to do that. We're almost done. It's been 2 days of absolute graves and tombstones and so we're almost done. Okay guys, now what the Pooh Bear is going to do, that Pooh Bear, she's got some black paint and she's going to go ahead and fill in pretty much where all the name is. She's going to take that and touch it up with some black. And make it look like it'll pop just a little bit more. These things actually turned out pretty good. This one, since this is that one that I glued the top tombstone to a piece of the foam, and then I put it on top of this. I should have put some cracks in it, but this stuff was like, it was that cheap stuff that we bought. Like I said, it was like freaking cardboard and it was gonna break. So I wasn't gonna really put any cracks in it. I was too afraid to. So we don't have too many details to do on this one, except for the buried alive that we'll go ahead and get done. But that's what she's doing right now. I think the paint on these turned out pretty awesome. I will tell you that if you're going to do these, have a couple days ready because
It's time consuming.
yeah, I think we did 6?
Yeah.
6 of these. Was originally planning on just doing 4, which would have been nice, but we did them anyway, and they should look pretty good in the graveyard. So basically, she's just gonna fill these little letters in really nice, and then I'll move over here, and I think I'll do a little bit if I do this bottom half down here. And I'm not gonna do much up there because everything looks pretty good, so I'll do the bottom, and then we'll do a little bit of the white highlight on it. She's gonna get into these cracks too, like where the cracks are. You'll want to get a little bit of black into those, and it'll make them stand out a lot better and should look pretty. Okay, other camera conked out, so we're back with this one. So anyway, she's going to go ahead and do that, and we will go ahead and as soon as that's done and I have her fill in the cracks and all that stuff, I'll be right back with you guys when we start on this one, and then we'll show you how to do the highlights on them. Alright guys, so I got my cup of paint. Ooh. And I'm going to go ahead and get started on this one. Alright guys, now what we're going to do is just take a little bit of white on our brush. Just a little bit. And kind of wipe it. Then you can hit the edges. Okay guys, ta-da! What do you think? What do you think, Pooh Bear?
Turned out really good, but it's a tedious process.
Yes. This took us 2 or 3 days. I think it was 2 days. I mean, just making 6 graves. You got to cut all the stuff out, and then the painting. We painted all day long. Just got done, and it's kind of getting late. So, but we got them all finished. I think they look pretty good, and as you guys see in the videos, they're really not that hard to make. They just take forever to make.
Time consuming.
Yes, time consuming, but the different cracks and the different cutting and the bleh, you'll see in the video. Anyway, you got anything to say, babe?
Nope, they were a fun project, but they are time consuming. If you don't have patience, this isn't for you.
No. So, I guess basically these are all going to go up in the yard. We are going to be putting PVC pipes on the back of these, and then we'll glue them to them, and then we'll take
Rebar.
rebar. We're going to take rebar probably about 12 inches long each. Drive it into the ground, then you can just set the set the PVC pipes in the back, and that should hold them from going anywhere. In theory, hopefully. That's about the only thing I can think of. That one over there, we made the box on the bottom of it. It's open on the back. Actually, the whole inside of the box is open because we are setting one of those small home theater projectors in it that project up onto a wall and put like ghosts and stuff on it. So it'll be hidden under that and out of the elements so nobody can see it. And it should be pretty cool because the ghosts and stuff will all be behind the cemetery. So that's why we made the box on the bottom of it. It actually turned out pretty good. And that's actually the one that we glued on there that we bought wherever we bought it. So, it looks pretty good. I wish I could have got cracks in it, but that would have been more stuff to paint. But anyway, we're going to have these out in the yard. Of course, we're going to shoot videos on all the stuff we do on this channel. Halloween, we'll have everything set up, and then we'll kind of go through it and show you guys what it looks like when we're all done with it. So these guys will all be out there. We got 6 more out there, of course. I don't want to bring them all in here, but I'll shoot a video real quick so you guys can see what they all look like. And I guess we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace
Out.